news, I'm Sui. The Beijing-Xun'an intercity railway opened to traffic on Sunday, connecting the Chinese capital with the Xun'an area. Travel time from Beijing West Railway Station to the Xun'an area was cut from 1.5 hours to about 15 minutes. The journey from Beijing Daxing International Airport to Xun'an takes only 19 minutes. Located about 100 kilometers southwest of Beijing, the Xun'an area is aimed at becoming a national model of high-quality development and a new engine for the modern economic system. Official figures show profits of China's major industrial firms total 729 billion yuan, or about $111 billion in November, increasing by 15.5% year-on-year. In the first 11 months of the year, the profits of major industrial firms expanded 2.4% year-on-year to more than 5.7 trillion yuan, widening by 1.7 percentage points from that in the first 10 months. Beijing has tightened pandemic prevention and control measures after new reports of local infections of COVID-19. Several locally transmitted cases have recently emerged in the districts of Chaoyang, Xicheng, and Shunyi in Beijing. On Friday, Beijing reported 2 new locally transmitted confirmed COVID-19 cases, both in the Shunyi district. The Municipal Center for Disease Control and Prevention said on Saturday that Beijing has been conducting mass testing in key areas, and 5 people, all close contacts of the 2 cases reported on Friday, have tested positive for COVID-19. The center also said a possibility of more cases could not be ruled out as further testing is underway. Shunyi District has activated an emergency response plan, doing epidemiological surveys, source tracing, nucleic acid testing, community management, and environmental disinfection. The parents of a 3-month-old infant with COVID-19 infection have said their child is receiving proper care and treatment at a designated hospital in Dalian. The family of 3 were all confirmed as locally transmitted COVID-19 cases on Friday and are being treated in the same ward at the Dalian Sick People's Hospital affiliated to Dalian Medical University. All of them are in stable condition. Local Health Commission had dispatched 9 medics from Dalian Children's Hospital to help treat the infant. 3 people were killed and at least 3 others injured on Saturday evening after a person opened fire in a bowling alley in Rockford, a city about 90-minute drive northwest of Chicago in U.S. Midwest state of Illinois. Rockford Police Chief Dan O'Shea.
Was this a random attack?
At this point, it's all unknown. We believe it's random. I do know that there are 2 teenagers that have been shot, but I don't know the ages.
The police department tweeted that a suspect is in custody. The investigation is underway. Local media report that 2020 has been the city's deadliest year for homicides. Japan is barring entry of all non-resident foreign nationals as a precaution against a new and potentially more contagious coronavirus variant that spread across Britain. The Foreign Ministry says the entry ban will start Monday and last through January 31st. Last week, Japan banned non-resident foreigners coming from Britain and South Africa after confirming the new variant is 7 people, 5 from Britain who tested positive at airports and 2 others in Tokyo. Public broadcaster NHK reported that Japanese citizens and resident foreigners can still enter, but they are required to self-quarantine for 14 days. Johns Hopkins University says global COVID-19 cases have surpassed 80 million. The disease has so far killed over 1.7 million people worldwide. The United States reports the most infections and deaths around the world, which stand at more than 18 million and 330,000 respectively. India recorded over 10.1 million cases, ranking second in the world. Global cases hit 50 million on November 8th, topped 60 million on November 25th, and surpassed 70 million on December 11th. Production at China's largest oil and gas field has hit a record high so far this year. Changqing oil field has produced over 60 million tons of oil equivalent of crude oil and natural gas as of Sunday. The oil field in Erdo's Basin has 50 years of history. It has played an important role in safeguarding the country's energy security, supplying gas to more than 50 cities in North and Northwest China, including the Chinese capital, Beijing. And that's the news. I'm Sui.